planning process is an important part of any business. You cannot plan, you cannot look forward into the future. So what I'm trying to say is, if you plan on running a promotion for selling cars, you have to make sure you have enough cars on the lot or enough uh, people to sell the cars. You can't sell 30 cars in a day if you have two people. It would take forever and probably wouldn't work. One benefit of planning, you can develop a vision for the future and determine necessary priorities or procedures that need to be used to operate. I guess if you plan on doing something, you can kind of set like a budget up or a necessary type of plan or action basis on how your business would do. Another benefit of planning, it creates a framework for determining direction businesses should take to reach its goal. So like if you want to lay out like okay, let's do a car dealership. If you want to sell 100 cars in a month, you have to hire on more staff to sell the extra cars that you normally don't sell. The planning process is broke down into several steps. The first step being goal setting. You have to set the goal or set a goal to make sure the plan will follow it and help you reach your goal. Developing a planning premises, set up conditions for what your plan. An example would be timeline for how long you want to achieve your goal, like a year or 6 months for a long-term or short-term goal. Reviewing limitations, make sure your goal you set in place are reachable and that you have to make sure you can reach them in a time that you have provided, because if you say you want to sell like 300 cars, well, it's doable, but if you don't have the clientele coming in, it's not possible at that point. Decide the planning period, like the part of the planning involves several factors such as time required, expected future availability, time, and development. Formations of policies and policies and strategies is a part of the planning process. They should try laying down like a plan B in case something happens, like say there's a hurricane, you're shut down for 2 months or a couple months because your dealership got wiped out. Well, car dealership. Well, then it wouldn't really be possible to keep your goal going unless you're ahead or behind or not too far behind. But it's always a good idea. Prepare operations planning is a part of the job that you plan to look at the reflected methods you could do, like time and money. Make sure you use enough money to promote your business and have enough how do I want to say it, time, allow yourself enough time. For the next part of the plan, you want to make sure you can work in ways to change your plan if it doesn't work out, like I don't know, say if you're trying to sell 200 cars and like the last example I used, a hurricane comes and wipes you out. Well, that's not going to work. So you'll need a dealership to sell cars, or a tent like one of the dealerships over by the campus has. Yeah. Well, the second part of the question, the four functions of management are planning. They work out ways the company can achieve its goal. Organization, as they organize all resources. Directing, through direct management, they'll be able to influence and oversee behaviors of the staff. Controlling, or control, I guess what you could say. Establishing performance standards on the company, like if you get like a report back saying everybody did like 2 stars where the standard for the company is 4.5 or 5 stars, that would set standards for that.